How you doing, everybody? Blazing Snake here, coming at you with Bonelab. It's been a while since I've actually done a recording for this. The last time I actually did a recording, I was like, wasn't in the right state of mind, and even this monkey can agree, I was depressed. I actually deleted that recording. I actually might not even know if it got sent somehow to my phone or whatnot. But I deleted that old recording because I wasn't really exactly happy with it. But anyway, the first thing I want to say is Sector 87, not doing that today. Meant to hit the vent, but okay. For first, we're doing Labworks, which is literally Boneworks and Bonelab, as you can clearly see. I did play through it myself in the initial recording, so yeah, I do have all of them unlocked and whatnot. I do not plan on getting custom campaign tools because I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff with it. But also, for one, I've got new guns to use and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff that I can use. But for right now, let's get into this stuff. I gotta check my phone real quick. At the very least, y'all watching the cutscene. But my initial plan was to actually wait until this got released fully on Quest, because this is what I'm mostly playing my VR stuff on. I do have Steam Link, so once I get to Blade and Sorcery and get into that story mode, I'll be probably playing it on there. But my initial idea was to actually wait for this to release, but it's been taking so long, and same with patch 7, 8, and 9. Yoink. I said yoink. I said yoink.
Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately. Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately. Secure inbound and outbound the battery into the socket, then pull the lever. Nice! You must move by pressing the direction input on the left-hand controller.
The whole thing is that other Fords, which even though right now I'm Venom Snake, you're supposed to be Arthur Ford for this, but
Monogon employees are instructed to exit the OSC and attend a company-wide emergency virtual conference in Old Myth.
I like being my own little skin. The best thing about it is that
Void energy particles have been detected in the area.
I don't necessarily have to worry about fully going nuts with it. And what I mean is that I don't have to worry about crazy shit happening in the middle of the mod. But yeah, like this half I was alright going through, but then like I started getting like suddenly depressed because I had actually kind of not shit talked a friend, but was just I don't know how to explain it exactly.
To the Museum of Technical Demonstration. The museum halls are not currently open.
That's not what my controller looks like. Take that ring off and then it would be. I've got the Quest 3, so that's why I say that.
I would like to remind you, we are working around the clock for Myth OS City opening day. Everything you need to know about control may be found in the Hall of Mechanics and Interaction. At the dawn of our virtual world, many early inhabitants found themselves limited by the primitive concepts of short-range warp locomotion.
Yeah, that's one thing that I didn't like about early VR was the whole, oh, we gotta teleport. I can understand why some people are like that, but I think I can, I guess,
Any overwhelming reaction to NOS virtual mechanics? Please take a short break and come back to mechanics after you feel comfortable.
my brain can actually kind of disconnect from being this. Like, I know I'm not Venom Snake right now, going up a ramp to climb it, or about to climb a ladder, kind of sideways, now correct way. I wonder if that's actually like something that's like, I know it's like a picture, but like, I don't know. But yeah, when I initially was going through this, I wasn't doing too hot, mentally wise. It was part of the reason why, it wasn't the full reason why, because the full reason was Mr. Redacted, the one from the Helldivers.
Due to an unfortunate recent incident, we request that all employees obfuscate the basement unlock log. The museum halls are not
The one from the Helldivers scandal. That eventually got the guy doxxed and whatnot. And the way that YouTube has been going about.
Feel free to take your time with physics environments.
Their shit. There's been let's just say there's been a lot going on between YouTube and what I want to do for my channel. And it's just, it gets ridiculous sometimes. And I want to make it known that I will never knowingly use VR, or not VR, AI. I'm using VR right now. Ah, shit. And it's one of the big reasons why I refuse to play Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Because that's AI in a nutshell, and I fucked up. Because that was the thing, like... Had the devs actually said, hey, we're sorry, we use AI, like, before the Game Awards was even started, I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of shit that you use it, but at the very least you told people, you know? One of those dumb things I always found funny.
Is brought to you by Ultraversion. Only drink Ultraversion.
No, drink Mountain Dew Kickstart, that's what I'm drinking right now.
The museum was created as an educational center for virtual mechanics and their operation.
Supposed to teach you how to do that. In actual Bonelab, this is how you collect items for stuff to get stuff. I will also let it be known that this is probably going to be the only level where I don't spawn in rifles and whatnot. Sharp heavy, and it's pretty much a dagger. I just realized this game doesn't have an actual knife. Yeah, we're gonna just skip all that because Awesome Trop!
Please feel free to browse the gift shop before continuing on to the next vacancy.
Noodle dog. Oh, it's music. No, I'm not gonna have the sword as my other weapon. Wah!
Please, keep your workspace environment clean.
This is where I'm gonna spawn in some weapons. Holy shit. It's already 10:41. Okay. So I'm going this way. Whee! Yep. It actually kind of does impress me that they got the OG null bodies and the carbine actually comes with a flashlight. I don't even remember that. HK-416, the same rifle that the Navy SEALs used to take out Osama bin Laden. And yeah, I figured out how to do that. And our current service rifle. I don't think you can take the scope off, so. Shot him in the butt. And this is the HNK Mark 23 SOCOM. 12 rounds of 45 perfection. And now it is perfect. This is the SOCOM. This is how it should be all the time.
All entities have been put in temporary hibernation state.
This is the greatest handgun ever made.
All entities have been placed in
This one is the second greatest handgun ever made, chambered in 9mm, the Beretta. Ugh. Scratching my leg.
Port 1 license. Normally you're supposed to get special stuff from this if you saved up your ammo. So like you put them in the slots and it'd be like, oh, here's an early assault rifle. Here's early 1911s. But it helps that I can mod in whatever the hell I want. Reminder, all marked containers are properly Polygon Industries.
I'm genuinely trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I genuinely thought that was like a background thing. Oh my god. Because in the initial video, I was messing with this because I was like, I don't get this game. Like, you're supposed to spin it around or hit somebody with it or something. Of course, then again, in the initial stream, I didn't have the correct way of the MK23. So I was doing that shit backwards. Oh yeah, the key was, like, in there. In other words, I was supposed to come from that way and make my way up to here. Spend some time in the Beretta. That music does actually sound like Resident Evil music. Recoil on this is atrocious. What the hell? quick maths. Oh.
Yo, Arthur, over here. How are you still in the city?
What you want,
the board's calling
boy?
an emergency meeting for all Monogon employees. All of MythOS is on lockdown. It's crazy over here. I have no idea how you weren't kicked. Like, nobody else can log in. The system clock being frozen might have something to do with it. So if you can make your way to the core tower, you might be able to manually restart it and let us back in.
See if I can get him.
Outbound shipments appropriate.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh. Looking up. There's supposed to be a big box thing that comes along that rail and picks up. It's supposed to be that thing. It picks you up and then teleports you back. This looks like a job for a scope. Supposed to have two charging handles. That's one, and the back one's the other. Just a weird grip is all, I guess. Just wanted to see if I can do that. Normally I would be like, oh, let me do this puzzle real quick. But right now... I'm not bullshitting. Melon. We shall protect you, melon. I shall protect you, melons. We go. Why you betray me, melon? That's where it's kind of making me kind of messed up with the holding the grip on this one, because it's like my entire hand wraps around it. It's not really bugging my sight, but it was just odd was all. Time for at least one more level. Eh, feels alright. The mango one felt better. I don't want to... Actually... Oh, what the hell? These aren't even rifle rounds. These are fucking submachine gun rounds. Eh. Supposed to be your first rifle, unless you get like one of the early game things, but one of these. But I already have 2 rifles better than this one, because this one's supposed to be an M16. Not like I'm doing stealth mission type shit. We'll make it say stuff like this. Makes it hand. Hello, Kickstart. Stuff like that makes it handy. Pill. Pill here. The future of gaming. And to fix my headset, the leather ain't coming off from the glue, but it is getting a little tiresome. Oh, and that's the bad knee. Oh, that's the bad knee. I forgot. I'm about to say, what has he got? Like God HP or God mode or something on? I know I wasn't getting a clear headshot, but it should have been enough to where it was like, oh, okay. Oh, Lord, I hate doing that.
Hey.
Okay, we'll play it that way. I thought I was doing something kind of cool. I'll be right back. Kinda. It was just got somebody playing the OG Resident Evil, and yes, I am peak like that. Oh yeah, I remember this bit. I'm gonna need one of these. I will say this feels much nicer than the 416, even though it's the same rifle maker. It's H&K, same people who made this beauty. Not a fan of the charging thing being on that, but I'm used to the charging case being back here somewhere. Look at in the XM7 where it's kind of interchangeable. Am I kind of weird for thinking this game kind of more like a cross between Portal and Half-Life? That's honestly what it always felt like to me. Like, both this and Bonelab. Well, this is Bonelab, but like... I think you spawned wrong, brother. Oh, speaking of which, Half-Life 2 VR, but AI and whatnot is up, and it is. They definitely upped their game with that one. The only thing I'd really like say about it though is that I don't hate all of the characters, but like I will say that there are a few that are kind of not necessarily disappointing, but I don't know how to explain it.
Bans may be issued to guests committing crimes.
Sorry. There are going to be a few things I will admit also with my own channel. I'm probably going to be doing more VR stuff. And it's not a matter of like, oh, I just want to feel like doing VR stuff. No, my PlayStation 5, for some reason, getting to the point where it's overheating a little too easily. And for some reason, it hits more with like... Yep, need to take cover. But for some reason, it's hitting more with like Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if it's because of mods I got on there or what. And I now accept the sweet embrace of death. I learned from Resident Evil 9. Sort of. Well, that's nice. But yeah, when I was hitting that depression stick, I will admit that there was a bit of there was also a little bit of that liminal space kind of fear, I guess you could call it, because this game is kind of a little liminal space kind of deal, and to the point where, like, maybe that's my thing with VR, is not so much that I don't want to be wasting time with it. But it's more to the fact that I would feel like how I'm feeling right now, where it's like I don't know. Yeah, for this, you were supposed to be like able to set stuff down here, grab these, and it would save your game. But I don't have the shit to be able to save my game with. And so that's why I'm planning on probably doing like 1 or 2 runs. I fucked up. I do hope for the next game they do actually have working grenades. Melon. Melon! This is the kind of shit that I was talking about. Like I halfway expect a puppet from FNAF security breach to be dangling up around. It's past your bedtime. Oh, okay, this is the end of the level. This is where it leads into the sewer level, which I'm going to be using this one when I get in there. But that'll be for another day because I gotta end it here because I know it's getting close to where I need to get going. But anyway, hopefully I will remember to get back to this. And hopefully I won't have another, oh, I'm depressed, I'm so sad kind of bullshit, because this is, I think it was right around here where it first hit, that depression. But I should be good now. I made up with everybody. No. So on and so forth. But anyway, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace. I'm out, and fuck AI.